right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ogre.
Old Guys Geekly Review.
Oh, yeah, and we've got quite a bit of stuff, like always, to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been a busy week with DC fandom.
Oh, yeah.
Animal Crossing Direct. And there's a bunch of trailers released. Video game trailers. Movie trailers.
All over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Like always.
Yeah.
Never a week of dull.
Nope.
Never a week of dull.
Nope. There is always something in the geek world, and we are missing tons of it, even though we're not missing. We're not missing as much as the normal folk.
We're digesting as much as possible. Probably more than most people can handle.
Yeah. Well, should we jump into it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to start off.
Let's do this.
Movies and TV.
Movies and TV.
All right. Black Adam trailer.
Oh, The Rock is such a great cast for Black Adam, and it's probably one of the most. It's the most excited I've been for a DC movie in a while.
Okay.
Because I think he's just going to do a great job. I'm not as excited about it as I am a lot of the Marvel stuff because I'm just more of a Marvel fanboy, but I'll definitely be watching it.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it too. And then, God, it just looks good. I'm not used to seeing him in that sort. Like, I don't know much about the Black Adam, but I'm assuming he's a bad guy or like an anti-hero or something.
He's the foil for Shazam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was thinking because they look similar. Yeah, that's the one.
Great cosmic powers.
I absolutely love Shazam, so I really hope I'm gonna like this. I would like it to be maybe a little bit more serious. It looks like it's gonna be more serious than Shazam was.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, I would think at first glance it might be, but I really need to see who's directing it and whether it's the same. Is it the same person who did Shazam?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
Because if it is, and
let's see.
I can really see them having a comic bent to this because I think it will lend itself well to that. But it's DC, so it could be entirely serious, entirely something that is dark, Schneider-ish, and all that.
Yeah.
They really could go that way with it.
All right, so David F. Sandberg is directing Shazam. Now we'll look at it. Black Adam.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Wame Colette Sierra. Okay, yeah. So.
Not the same director.
We'll have to see if it's going to take the serious DC side or the comical DC side.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, I enjoy Suicide Squad, Shazam more than I enjoy the Schneiderverse.
Yes. Jesus, I still haven't watched the Snyder cut of Justice League. I have it.
I watched the first act, and I was so bored by the first act was over, and I was like, I'll get to the rest of it later.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Well, everybody was saying how fantastic it was over the Justice League,
but could it was Whedon, right, who did the other cut?
Yes.
Could Whedon have done just as good a job with an extra 2.5 hours as Schneider?
We never know.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a, and this is kind of unrelated, but extra footage type deal. It reminds me of that. Peter Jackson did so much extra footage for Lord of the Rings that if they released the Jackson cut of it, Peter Jackson did Lord of the Rings, right? Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I got it right.
You're there. You're right on.
If we were to watch the Peter Jackson cut of Lord of the Rings, it would be 8 days of footage. I don't know if that's true or not, but I read it and I was like, "Holy crap, that is a lot of footage!" And I would watch it.
That is a lot of footage. Yeah.
I'd totally watch it. I like the extended cuts. I make my kids and my wife watch the extended cuts around Thanksgiving every year.
We were just making plans to rewatch the extended cuts.
Yeah.
Because for us, it's a holiday thing. The movies came out around the holidays, and so whenever the holidays come around, we feel like we should rewatch them.
And that's a good tradition.
Yeah,
that's a real good tradition. The only person in my house that has hang-ups about it is the wife. I'm pretty sure the kids don't like it either. Arya loves it, but the boys they just want to play Fortnite. I guess that's their life. Fortnite and Roblox. Yeah.
They'll grow up.
Yeah. Okay, now let's talk about something I'm super excited for. The Batman trailer.
Okay. The Batman trailer.
I love how dark it looks.
Okay.
Okay. I love how I don't know how gritty. I don't know. It just looks like a dark film. He looks like he's been on revenge and stuff like that. And I think, man, I'm kind of pumped about it. I think he's going to do a good job. Like, I know I was totally against Robert Pattinson because of Twilight.
Yeah.
But people like on Reddit and other comments have always told me to give him a chance, watch his other movies, see he's actually a really good actor. And I got to admit, I don't remember the name of the movie that I watched, but it was pretty decent. So I'm super excited for this. Zoe Kravitz is going to be Catwoman.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I've always been a Batman. That was one of the first superhero movies I've ever seen. Was Michael Keaton in 1989. I actually might be the first movie I ever went to.
And I have to say, I'm over Batman. I am so over Batman.
Batman's the Wolverine of DC.
Batman is the Wolverine of DC. I am just over Batman. Not that I think it'd be a bad movie. Not that I won't watch it, because I'll watch it. I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I keep thinking DC has this huge roster of characters. Mm-hmm. And how many Batmans have we had now? I mean, it's kind of like a joke to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
How many Batmans we've gone through, and I love Batman. I think Batman's great, but at the cost of missing another opportunity to bring a Booster Gold in or bring Zatanna in, and at the cost of that, I don't think it's worth it.
Give me a Lobo movie.
Exactly.
Or a Deathstroke movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I am not excited about it, is because I wish that they would feel like they could go further into their characters, pull out some people that could use a nice solo outing. Lobo could be another Deadpool.
Yes.
I mean, just so amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll enjoy it, but I wish they could have done more.
Yeah. They do have an awful lot of characters that they could just take a chance on.
Yeah.
And look what happened to Deadpool. Deadpool was getting... I just want to say Deadpool wasn't nearly as popular as he is now. And that's all because of the movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now you see Deadpool statue. Man, you see Deadpool and everything. In fact, there's rumors that instead of Stan Lee cameos from now on, it's going to be Deadpool.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could just...
Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah. And and I'm going to sue. If they make a Lobo movie, I'm suing. Because that was my idea. That was mine.
They at least need to give you a cut.
Yeah. Or Zatanna. JD's he's gonna cash. He's gonna cash in that money.
Zatanna. Oh my gosh, the people would come.
People
would be there.
Yeah. I'm interested in it just from the stuff that you told me.
Especially if they made it like NC-17.
No. Hello.
there we go.
Yeah, with Kate Beckinsale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know we're the same age.
You and Kate Beckinsale?
We are exactly. We share the same birthday.
You're both very beautiful people.
I know. We both lucked out with that birthday, because apparently, just
so
gods and goddesses were born on that day.
You share the same birthday.
Absolutely. Dude. We are exactly the same age.
I share a birthday with Hannibal Lecter. I'm not joking. His fiction. He has a birthday.
You're as old as Anthony Hopkins?
No.
Damn.
I share like the August birthday with him, but no, I'm not the same. I think I do have some famous people. I'll have to look that up for next week. We'll look up all the people that have the same birthdays as us. You want to do that?
Mick Jagger and I have the same birthday, but he's older.
Well, you freaking win. You win. But can you move like Jagger?
Kate Beckinsale, probably now. I mean, he is.
I'd love to see
the fact that he's like
do that
30 years older than me. About we probably have the same moves.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's move on. I'm gonna go over a couple movies I watched. Malignant, finally watched it.
Okay.
Really good. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, but so easy to predict.
Oh.
I don't like movies that are really easy to predict, and I don't know if they meant to do it on purpose, but there was a point in the movie where it hit me. Should we do spoilers?
Maybe you're just getting too smart for these, because you said the same thing about the Shyamalan
I did.
stuff last. You're just getting too smart.
I've always been pretty decent at That like there was a time in my life between
maybe
like
audiences are getting dumber.
yeah, maybe like 15 to 25, I could just nail what was gonna happen in the movie. Like I knew it. Yeah. I'd tell the wife in the theater, and she'd get pissed off. She's like, "How do you do that?"
You ruined it for me.
Yeah, and then I had like this 10-year stretch where I sucked at it, and now I'm getting my powers back. So, but yeah, should I spoil it? You want me to spoil it? Have we figured out what we're doing with spoilers?
I think we should run with spoilers until people are like, no, stop it with the spoilers. We just want hits.
Okay. Spoiler alert. So the dude is running backwards the old time, the killer in the movie, and I was like, what if it is a parasitic twin? And totally parasitic twin, but really really cool effects. Like the effects alone are cool enough to watch the movie. It's not. I mean, it's a serious movie, but it's got like jokey parts in it and stuff. It's just a really cool concept, I thought, even if it was easy to predict. And then I watched Meander, and that's where this girl's locked in pipes. Well, this whole group of people's locked in pipes, and they got to climb through it. And every once in a while, like flames will burst out in these pipe sections and cook one of them, unless they can get out and stuff. But like, the floor opens up and there's like a vat of acid, and the whole damn movie just takes place in pipes, and it's nuts. Excuse me.
The writers must have been on something for that.
Yeah. Well, it was good. It was okay. And then okay, so for Malignant, I would totally recommend watching it.
Okay.
Meander, if you got time, watch it. Okay, and this next one I watch every year since it came out, multiple times a year. It's not just a Halloween movie for me, but Brightburn. James Gunn directs it. It's about a little kid. It's like if Superman was just pure freaking evil when he got here.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen that?
No, I
might get you a copy of that, because that is just amazing. It is a horror movie. There's gore.
Okay.
And but I think I'll think you'd dig it.
I'd give it a try.
Watch that shit. If you ain't seen Brightburn, watch it. It's so good. James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy guy, and Suicide Squad. Do it. The good Suicide Squad. All right, let's see. And then more announcements is Cape Crusader.
Okay.
And that
I missed this one.
Okay, Cape Crusader is going to be the new Batman, the animated TV series. And I glanced over the article. I think the original creator's coming back, and what I believe is what is going on here is that it's going to be more like Batman the animated series than what Batman the animated series was. So
that's classic. That's good stuff.
That's an amazing cartoon. I'm pretty sure I've seen like every episode of that a few times.
You can't go wrong with that.
Great thing. If this Cape Crusader cartoon is going to be anything like it, I think it's going to just be a must watch. Okay. Definitely. If you haven't watched Batman the animated series, do it. You gotta take your rites of passage. That's one that you can't miss. Then Shameless ended, or Shameless has been over, but it just came to Netflix.
Okay.
Watched it. Sad a little bit.
Okay.
Emmy Rossum didn't get a comeback. She left the show a couple seasons back.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Which I love her.
Yeah.
But I've not seen Shameless.
Yeah.
So
it's well, do you know what it's about at all?
No.
Okay, so they live on the south side of Chicago.
Okay.
And everybody's like trying to gentrify the area and like build it up and everything, and they're just like scamming people and trying to eke by, and like the people that are moving in there and fixing up the neighborhood are raising their taxes and stuff, and they can't like hold on to their houses. But anyway, it's just a train wreck. It's a hard knock life basically, caught on film. Really good. Sad that she didn't get a comeback because of the virus. She the quarantine periods would have conflicted with her previous scheduling, so that sucked. I was really hoping I'd be able to see her, but that's just because I got such a big time investment into the series is why I wanted to talk about that. I know what you did last summer.
So how did that go? You said you were going to watch it last week. You were super excited. You're like, oh man, I got to watch this. And you did.
Okay. Well, I'm old. I'm very old, and I know I gave you this speech while we were in the car. We went out to eat and ran some errands earlier this week. So I feel old. It starts up at this house party for when I'm pretty sure that it's high school house party. big red flag for me right there, because the ones that I went to go to, I never really had that much fun because it's just not my scene. I don't like I like hanging out with a small close group of friends and drinking and having fun. I don't want to, but okay, I'm going off on a rant here. I'm not going to do that. So basically, dude drops his daughter off, and she's got a twin or whatever, and it's just drama. It's sister doing something to her sister, like they're identical twins. She sleeps with the guy that she's interested in, and it's just like, what kind of sister would do that? I'm sure it happens. I'm pretty sure I caught that Jerry Springer episode, but anyway, the dad drops this daughter off. You get to see all these drugs at the party. Nobody's trying to hide it. All the alcohol, naked kid peeing in the pool, and you get to see full sausage in it. And then you're like, okay, well, you'd think this dad would take his kid home to be like a responsible parent, and he didn't. And then you go inside and you see another parent, and they're right by the drugs and stuff, and they're doing like TikToks and stuff. And then you see a whole group of parents, and it's like, Jesus.
I wish I could say that's not real, but having been in the education system, there are parents exactly like that and worse.
Well, okay, so I can see letting your kids drink underage if you know they're gonna do it, and they're gonna do it at somebody else's house. If it was my kids, I would rather them be at home where I can watch them. Yeah. Than having them out there doing stupid stuff.
I tell you, man, we had an 8th grader who died of an overdose, and the father's excuse was, I was teaching him how to party.
Oh, my God.
I know. So it's not like it's not real, even though you hate to see it. But, yeah.
I guess I'm just a different type of parent.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no joke. But, yeah, skip it. Dude, I don't, my wife...
Now, was Jennifer Love Hewitt in the first one? She wasn't
yes.
she? Yeah, she'll always be one of my first crushes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh God. And she still look good?
Oh yeah.
I like her too. But yeah, I'd skip it. I'm going to be forced to watch it because Fallon came downstairs and
now you're
watched it. Yep.
Yeah.
Now she's hooked, and now I gotta watch it. So, you guys out there, skip it. Don't tell your wives or your husbands about it, especially if they like that sort of stuff. Because then you're going to be forced to watch it.
All October will be over soon. It'll be time to move on to holiday specials and all that. Star Wars holiday special.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. And then the big thing this morning, Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted.
I am.
Uncharted. We got the crew.
I'm beyond excited for this. This thing has been in development for so long, and I don't know how many people know this, but Mark Wahlberg was supposed to be Nathan Drake. But it's been in development for so damn long that he's gone from Nathan Drake to Sully.
So, when I first saw it, my initial thought was Mark Wahlberg should have been Nathan Drake. Because even though I'm excited about this, it doesn't give me any vibes like the video game. Like, the characters themselves don't seem like Nathan Drake and Sully to me.
No, they don't.
So, but I think it'd be good.
Like, are you talking looks? Or like mannerisms?
Yeah, looks and mannerisms. I don't think they pull that off, but I still think it'd be good, so I'll watch it.
Okay, but what about when they're flying out the back of the plane with them crates and stuff? I remember that part in that game, and it's been forever since I played that game, so it's hitting me. It's hitting me with
the action and stuff looks pretty close, and the plot looks pretty close to the video game. I just don't think Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg feel like the video game characters.
They don't to me either. I hope they do a good job. I'm still going to watch it
because be good.
I'm a gigantic fan of both of them.
Yeah, I think they'll do a great job. I just don't think they didn't give that persona of what I think of as Nathan Drake and Sully.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Still excited, but
yeah, and speaking of Tom Holland, man, have you seen that video of him? They were interviewing him when he was like super young. And he said that one day he's going
last year.
Huh? No. I'm talking about like when he was maybe Logan's size.
Oh, like 2 years ago.
Okay. But no, he said he was gonna act in a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. He said he was gonna date Zendaya, and that he was gonna play Spider-Man. Wow. And he did all 3 of those. That was pretty cool.
Hats off to Tom. He's quite amazing and a fortune teller to boot.
Yep. Oh yeah. All right, so that's all for that. And delay delays of the MCU movies. Do you want to talk about anything before we jump into that?
Let's go ahead and talk about the delays. All right, so
yeah, now you got to eat your vegetables. We got to through the steak.
We got some hard stuff coming.
Yeah.
So delays.
Okay.
Apparently, a couple cancellations.
Yes.
As well as some delays.
Yeah. Don't be freaking out though. The cancellations were previously unannounced movies, but the delays. What were the delays? I know Doctor Strange got delayed again.
There was 5 of them.
Yeah. There's so many.
Pretty much everything coming.
Yeah. It just, man, and I hope this isn't a sign of things to come because MCU has been so amazing about giving us our content and stuff, but now it's like Phase 4 is a train wreck.
Yeah. I think they will have to fix things because, let's be honest, their streaming service, which is like the biggest shining star they have, is counting on releases.
Yeah.
Movie releases, TV releases, all this stuff. So it's a big deal for them to push stuff back. And they can't do it a lot because people are going to start unsubscribing.
Right.
Oh, there's nothing coming up. I mean, and let's be honest, right now, Disney Plus is like, okay, there's a big bunch of nothing going on right now. It would be real easy to unsubscribe. So Disney, if you don't keep putting out the content, people aren't going to hang around. And they know that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm just sad because, now, and I'm the type of person that I'll think about and try to link stories that I've read. Ryan Reynolds just went on an acting sabbatical. Yeah. And I'm worried that Deadpool 3 might have been one of the things that got canceled.
And it'll get reannounced whenever they figure out how long his sabbatical is going to be.
Yeah. And I really hope that's not the case, but I will be so sad if it is.
Yeah, entirely possible.
And what are some of the other ones? I know, like, Gambit was a Fox movie that they had planned, but I know that's already been canceled.
Yeah.
But what other movies could it be? The 2 canceled ones.
I did not print out the list.
Okay.
Of all the stuff.
I did not prepare for that at all either. I don't want to even talk about it because it makes me so sad.
Well, since it's been delayed, we're gonna have more chances to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And it still makes me sad. I'm gonna bring a box of tissues next week.
Well, speaking of box of tissues. Chris RS died. The voice of Frieza.
Yep.
And you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, so
yeah. I woke up yesterday. I think it was yesterday with a text from the wife saying that Frieza, the guy that did Frieza's voice, died. Sad. That's a pretty unique voice. I hope they can bring somebody else in that can do it justice. But man, is that sad? Everybody's dropping.
It's not good.
No, and they were they were pretty young too, weren't they?
He was.
Or middle age?
I want to say 56. Okay. So that's pretty young.
Yeah, that's very young. I don't care if you're 12 and you think that's boomer age. No, that's still pretty damn young.
This is very young.
Yeah. Man, that's sad.
So TV shows coming up next week.
Okay.
All right, we've got Inside Job, which is an animated thing from Netflix. It is a comedy about a shadow government. Sounds like something I might actually catch a couple episodes of. So animated Inside Job by Netflix is coming up.
I'll give that one a shot.
Something coming in from the horror side. Girl in the Woods season 1 might not feel like a replacement for I Know What You Did Last Summer, but it sounds like it could be along the same.
I'll give it a shot. Where's that on? Where's that streaming? Do you know?
Is Peacock.
Peacock. Oh, I don't have Peacock.
Who has Peacock? Nobody has Peacock.
Yeah. F Peacock.
So, nobody might watch it because nobody has Peacock.
Yeah.
Whatever. Netflix, Maya and the Three, a mystical Mesoamerican inspired world. A warrior princess, yes, embarks on a quest to recruit 3 legendary fighters to help save the world of man and gods.
Well, we all know that there's only one warrior princess.
Xena?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
That thing? And the little, the thing that she throws?
Which, we haven't talked about the fact that she may have lost her Star Wars thing because of fans.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. You guys need to quit pushing so damn hard for stuff. Because wasn't she tied to another project and now they might replace Gina Carano?
Because of the politics involved with the whole thing. So yeah, be careful what you wish for. You might not get it.
Yeah, don't be so damn vocal. Think about how what you're wanting might affect other people's lives.
Yeah.
Because Lucy Lawless, man, I loved her. I loved her in Xena. I loved her in Spartacus. I loved her in Ash vs. the Evil Dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, she's a great actress.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I never really watched Xena until I was older.
Oh. Wow.
I had it. I had access to it. I had a TV in my room, and I just never watched it.
I think Hercules and Xena are one of those shows, one of those rare shows that your experience I'm older is different with it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Invasion, which is on Apple TV. I'm still hoping to catch that. It comes out this week. I thought it was coming out last week.
Oh, okay.
Lock and Key Season 2.
Okay, I know that has graphic novels.
Yes, the graphic novels are pretty popular. Season 1 was pretty good.
Okay, I did not watch that.
So I think on Netflix, again, that should be another cool thing. 4400 is a show coming out this week. They did the 4400 in 2004.
Okay, I was going to say that I think I've seen that.
It's a reboot of the 4400.
Really?
So 4400 is coming out on the CW. I don't know how different it's going to be, but I enjoyed the one that ran from 2004 to 2007.
I think the wife watched that too, and she liked it.
So maybe it'd be good.
Okay.
Maybe it'd be good. And that's the new TV show's hitting.
Yeah. Yeah. Quit ruining Xena's life.
Yeah, give us Lucy Lawless and something.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it for us.
All right. I did. Okay, are we ready to move on?
I've got anime.
I got one anime.
All right, let's talk about anime.
All right, you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah.
All
right, so I watched a bunch of anime this week. Started out with The Dungeon of Black Company, which is a pretty good show. I have to admit, I liked it. It's funny. It's another isekai. Going into a different world. So like the guy is real popular. Well, not popular. He's real successful. He's basically a young retiree. They refer to him as neat or whatever.
Okay.
And so basically he ends up in this world. And he's at the bottom tier and he's trying to make his way back up in this fantasy world. Good comedy. The pacing is a little uneven. Okay. To keep it from being gold, but it's probably worth at least a watch. Watch a couple episodes, you'll know if you like it. It's pretty decent. Another one that I have to question why they made this. The Honor Student at Magic High School.
Oh my god.
It's a spin-off of the Irregular at Magic High School.
Okay, I'm kind of familiar with that one.
And so I just anytime you kind of go back and you like do a different perspective of the same thing, I just never feel like it's as good. Yeah. And so that's kind of how this one falls into the category of I don't know who really wanted it. So yeah. If you are a super fan of Irregular High School, you probably would like it. But otherwise, in the meh category, you would hate this one. Yeah. Completely CG animated. The Defective. It's It's from China instead of Japan. Okay. And it's doesn't have a dub yet.
If it's like, see, that looks more like realistic CG.
Oh, it's like Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, and I can watch that. That doesn't bother me as much. But it's like when CG tries to mimic hand drawn stuff. That's what I hate.
Oh, okay. It definitely doesn't do that.
Yeah. What was it? Baki, I think, did it. Was it Baki or Kengan Ashura? They had some weird angles with the fight scenes and stuff where like the shoulders looked weird and crap. It was I don't like it. I just can't do it. I don't know. But yeah, that one I could probably handle.
It looks, we'll see how the dub comes out, but I watched a couple episodes of the subbed and it looks like a pretty good sci-fi Blade Runner-ish kind of. Oh. Yeah, so it might be pretty decent.
Okay. Yeah, that could be good.
And Mushoku Tenshi, which is one of my favorites. Jobless Reincarnated. Okay. And it's feels like the second part to the first season. Episode 13 and 14 are out. And pretty decent. It's another Isekai. And I like this one.
Okay.
it's I don't know. It's got a slightly pervy tint to it, and it's mostly from a narrated perspective. But I enjoy it. I find the character who is basically a kind of a he was older, kind of a shut-in, not exactly a very good person.
Okay.
And then he started over as a baby in this, and I think that's where a lot of it is narrated because he couldn't talk, and then they just kind of kept that theme through a lot of it. But I find the show pretty good. It's got great character development, and I think it goes places that others don't. So I think as an Isekai, this is a pretty decent one.
How would you rate it?
I would actually put it on my top shelf rating.
Dang.
You probably don't have my rating system, but very few things make it to the top shelf where I would basically this is something I would rewatch. And I can't say that for 90% of the stuff that I watch.
Yeah, he's got a super in-depth system, and sometimes I'm surprised that I like anime so much that he would not rewatch.
there are a lot of things that are good, but if it doesn't get the whole I would rewatch it, it doesn't make it to that top shelf. Something that I'd pull off the shelf and watch again. This makes it to that.
Good.
So I can say good things about that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Reverse harem.
The reverse harem.
Reverse
so
harem.
Bunch of dudes.
Yeah. Girl,
Sausage fest is what we call those.
Yeah, girl with a bunch of dudes. It's actually pretty decent.
Is it?
It's the Saint's magic power is omnipotent. It's another Isekai because they're everywhere these days.
Yeah, no kidding.
And it's slow, not a lot of combat, but the story is pretty good.
Okay.
So I have to give thumbs up to that. I don't like the genre, so I probably wouldn't put it on the top shelf. But it's definitely worth a watch.
Good.
But but it is slow.
Yeah.
If you're looking for if you're really into shonen and you want your weekly fight, this is not it.
Yeah. Well, slow how? Like, just does it move slower than other harem animes?
It's a Isekai, but it's also almost slice of life.
So they're mashing up a bunch of genres trying to make it work?
Well,
or is it having trouble figuring out what it is?
There's a lot of stuff that goes on, but it's really a lot of character development, interaction between other characters.
Okay. So they're fleshing out as much as they can.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of world development, character development. Things where the character does things to advance, but don't have anything to do with like your traditional shonen fight scenes. You know, like she gets better at her craft and everything she does, and there's some politics and stuff, and factions and things.
Okay.
But yeah, so decent.
Yeah. Awesome.
And that's all the anime I got to talk about.
All right, I have been still running on Boruto. I don't know why. Like I do have a Naruto hole in my life. I didn't watch it because I was super mad about how they ended Naruto. I was reading the manga. I don't even think I finished the anime, to be honest with you. Just seemed like they rushed to finish it. Okay. And then with all the fillers and stuff that I was doing, I don't know, they built up to this great war at the end, and then it just seemed to end super abruptly. Like everybody was just like, "Oh, Naruto's cool. We're gonna be on his side or whatever." Okay. But, and then people were telling me that Boruto sucked, and I don't feel like it sucks.
I've not seen it. So.
I'm actually really enjoying it so far, and I'm probably about 40 episodes deep.
You think people just couldn't handle the shift?
I don't know. Maybe I fell in love with a lot of characters in Naruto. There is an awful lot of characters in that anime, and they just don't get the same amount of play. It's all about their kids and stuff, and it's cool, and it is awesome to see what like they're doing, and like the two parents' powers merged into one with their kid. That's cool. It just I don't know. I wish I would have watched it sooner. I kept hearing bad things from like my friend groups and comments I've been reading online. So here's the deal. Shame on me because I've always like preached this. Make your own decisions, form your own opinions, experience the stuff yourself. And it was another example how it's come back to bite me. I wasted time. Now I got to play catch up on something that I'm actually really enjoying that I wasn't really looking forward to. So, Boruto, I'd recommend it. I love it.
Yeah.
I've been loving it so far.
Yeah, even our reviews. I mean, part of the things we do is just to kind of give you some experience on things.
Yeah.
So if you think we thumb down something that you might like, watch it.
Yeah.
Don't.
Or if we thumb
Listen
down
to
something,
us, but don't listen to us.
yeah, if we thumb down something that you're a big fan of, put it in the damn comments.
I liked it.
Yeah. And then tell us why. Yeah. Explain thyself.
Well, even me and you, we watch different things a lot of times.
Yeah.
So, it's all good.
Gives us a hell of a lot more content for this.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to comic books?
Yeah, I don't think I watched any more anime, so I think we're good.
Well, in the world of Marvel and comics, we got some decent things. I think everything is rolling along. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with Phoenix Song, where Echo is the main character.
And she's the Native American?
Yes.
Okay. And doesn't she have like a weird handprint on her face? What is that?
I'm not sure where the origin of the handprint is, but she is deaf.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to be a disabled superhero, but she came out of the Daredevil comics. Mm-hmm. So where he's blind, she's deaf.
Oh, okay.
But she just inherited the Phoenix. So the Avengers run happened. She has this the Phoenix power, and the set that they're going through right now is her dealing with the Phoenix power. Yeah. The reason that she's important to you guys out there is she's going to have her own TV show. She's going to be part of Hawkeye.
Oh, she is.
She's going to make her appearance there, apparently.
Dang, I did not know that. I'm really excited about that, then.
She's going to make her appearance, and then she gets her own solo series.
Damn.
So she's already part of the MCU, even though we haven't seen her yet.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's,
I dig it.
I doubt she'll have the Phoenix power in her TV show.
Yeah.
But who knows where, once the X-Men are introduced, who knows what may happen with that. They may run with this storyline. The death of Doctor Strange is still going on.
Yeah.
And I've got my money on Magic becoming the next Sorcerer Supreme. That's where I'm putting it. But there's a lot of candidates. So.
Well, I'm gonna follow what you said, because you seem to be more Magic. You love Magic.
Yeah,
so.
I do. I'm biased there.
Yeah. But no, I like you. You know more about it. You've been keeping up with that storyline and stuff. So I'll just agree with you.
Well, it could be Dr. Voodoo. It could be Scarlet Witch. It could be Damien Hellfire. There's quite a long list of possible Sorcerer Supremes.
And now, is any of the ones from Strange Academy still?
The kids or the teachers?
The teachers or the kids, are they still in the series? Are they still a thing?
It's still going on. Mm-hmm. The series is still going on.
Okay.
We'll see how the death may change some of that.
Yeah.
But
that's kind of sad. I might have to read that. I know my daughter would not want to read that at all.
I know. But who knows? Mm-hmm. Maybe Doctor Strange will still be Sorcerer Supreme. So we'll see. Marvel does some pretty wacky things.
Yes, they do.
So
yeah, everybody that's died has come back.
Yeah,
Wolverine has hot butter knives now for his claws.
And they're getting ready to kill him again.
Are they really?
They're getting ready to kill him again.
My man.
Yeah, in January they just announced it like today. The new series, basically the deaths, like all the versions of Wolverine or something.
What's happening? Why are they obsessed with killing people off now?
I don't know. You can kill all the ones you want off. It's the multiverse.
By
the way, never buy those comics, because the death of a character is not worth anything compared to the first of a character. As a matter of fact, it's probably worth less than... Yeah, do not buy the death of a character.
Yeah, and also, when you read a comic book that says the death of a character, it's a pretty safe bet that you can put the almost death of this character.
Or soon to be returning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be back.
Well, how many times have they tried to kill, like, Wolverine or Superman or that? I mean, they're always back.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Always, yeah. If you are looking for the first of a character, the first Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, not Kate Bishop, but there is another character that is making a first appearance in that. and then like a friend or something.
Mm-hmm.
We've got and speaking of deaths, we've got the death of the Scarlet Witch and the trial of Magneto. We'll see how that pans out. And then Elektra is currently Daredevil.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. That was crazy to me. So is she blind?
I don't think so.
How is she the
I
know they call her the woman without fear. I saw the poster, but like everything that makes Daredevil, she don't got.
She don't got. But I like Elektra.
Yeah, I do too. I actually drew a picture, like a gigantic, the biggest art project I ever took on with pencils and stuff was a gigantic portrait of the Elektra movie poster.
Nice.
With Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
Currently residing at my in-laws' house.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll post a picture. I'll plug my art a little bit. Thanos snap it. There we go.
That's all I've got for comics.
Yep, I did not do a whole lot of reading on comics. I was going to ask you about Elektra being Daredevil. I did see that on Facebook. Yeah, it's been slow on the comic front for me. We've been
there's just so much stuff.
Yeah. Well, we also have family visiting, so well, Friday or tomorrow. Tomorrow family's coming. So we've been cleaning and stuff. And I spent like 4 hours of my life watching what was it called? I Know What You Did Last Summer. And then I just I had to take like a bath, and I had to cry. I lit some candles.
You know, that's 4 hours you will never get back.
That is 4 hours, and you know what? And it's not over because I know I gotta watch it with the wife now. Yeah. So it just ain't over.
And I tell you, from an ogre perspective, an old guy's geekly review, the more hours you spend watching something you don't like, you know, the closer you are to death.
That's that was blunt. Oh wow, but it's true. Yeah, it's brutal honesty.
Brutal honesty, right here. The older you get, the less you care about sugarcoating it.
Yeah, that's true. My kids are finding that out. All right, so we're done with comics. Did you have any manga?
I did not this week.
Okay, I'm still waiting on Excel Saga.
Okay.
Video games. What'd you?
Man. So I'm still into Far Cry 6.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not very often I spend 2 weeks on a game, and this is one that I'm spending another week on. It might even be another week.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So this is a must play.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Far Cry 6 is definitely, but I have got to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Ubisoft's games in general, I almost always get to a point where, okay, I've raided a bunch of stuff, I've driven a bunch of vehicles, I've done all these things, but yet there's still more of this to do, and it's really not going to be that much different.
Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So there's more bases to capture, there's more, civilians to recruit, but I've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's starting to lose a little bit of its shine.
Yeah, I can see that.
The story is still good.
Yeah. And
the story missions are still very good.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Oh, hit him with the thing you've never seen in video games before that you told me about earlier.
Yeah. One of the things that I was really impressed that Far Cry 6 did is the main character, which you have a choice of two, male or female, actually started singing along with the radio. And I was just so entranced by this. The fact that it's a little detail, but it's a very cool detail. And I was very happy to hear that. It just made me want to sit in the car and just listen to them sing. And I did. I did. I just kind of like paused what I was doing and didn't jump out of the vehicle to do the next mission or whatever, just because I wanted to hear some more of this. Just because I found it kind of fascinating, a nice little bit of detail that I just hadn't heard before. And so that was really cool.
Yeah. Any developers that pay that much attention to detail and put that stuff into a game, just like the web slinging, Spider-Man having phone conversations on the what was that, 2019's game?
Yeah.
Or 2018? I don't remember which year it was.
Yeah, close enough.
But you have a conversation on the phone, Spider-Man swinging, and his words seem labored while he's swinging. But if you can shut the game off, you don't save it, shut the game off, have the same conversation, just walking around the street, it sounds completely different. And whoever is paying this much attention and putting this into the games
deserves to get praise.
Yes, kudos to you. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope you're copied. I'm sorry, but I hope you're copied to no end, because that's amazing stuff. You deserve the Sean Connery meme. You're the man now, dog.
There we go.
All of you.
There we go. Yeah. So Far Cry 6 is, for me, a must-buy this year. You know, I think you should pick it up. I think it's worth playing.
I almost bought it last night. We were doing a little bit more Christmas shopping and stuff last night.
I really want you to get the game because I want to try out multiplayer with you.
Okay.
Because, you know, I got to have us both. One of us driving the tank, one of us shooting the tank. You know, it's got some cool stuff. Almost all the vehicles have, like, a partner.
Well, it won't be next week. The father-in-law is going to be here this week, or for the next week. But I will pick it up as soon as he leaves.
Might want to wait till Black Friday. I can see this one being...
Yeah, you were telling me that.
A lot of Ubisoft stuff goes down to sale pretty quick. So Black Friday's coming up in about a month. I could see this one being $30 someplace on Black Friday.
And I might, I always try to do the Black Friday hunt, and I get a bunch of ads. I see the leaks and stuff like that. So if I see anything, maybe we'll do a video based on Black Friday.
We should.
Just geek Black Friday.
Yeah. We should do more videos, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, more content. And you guys, we're doing the research for you, so you don't got stuff. So that's it. No, video games.
What have you been playing?
I've been shamefully...
Oh, haven't touched the joystick?
No, I have. I hate giving up on things. One thing that I hate doing is stopping in the middle of something. And even if it's not in the middle, if I start it, I feel obligated to finish it.
Hey, every day you play something bad is one day closer to death.
That is true.
So give it up if you got to.
Yeah, I'm giving it up. I'm officially calling it quits with Grimoire of Souls. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I've shelved Monkey Ball. I've put in I want to say at least 15, 20 hours of Castlevania this week.
No more.
No. I can't in good conscience keep playing that game.
Well, especially if you're at the point when you're like, okay, to finish, I've had fun with it, but to finish it, I'm going to have to spend another 20 hours.
Yeah.
20 hours where you could watch 10 movies.
Yeah, I got to watch half the MCU movies.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of time.
It is a lot of time. Don't waste time on stuff that ain't worth it. I'm still struggling to figure that out. But you got two grown-ass men telling you not to do it.
Yeah, don't move on to something else. There's always new stuff. Always stuff. Just keep on going.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the one thing, the point in my life where it happened to me where I was like, I just can't keep doing this, was World of Warcraft.
Oh, that's the worst.
2 years of my life playing that game and nothing else.
I wish
it becomes a job.
I wish it was only 2 years for me, dude. I really do.
I had this huge backlog of games that just were like, I want to try this out, but I've got to do this raid and I've got to do this, and I'm paying, the monthly fee, so I better play it. Yeah, that's what fixed me of all that, is realizing that I had spent 2 years of my life on a game and I had fun, but what did I have to give up?
Yeah. And I used to miss the whole aspect of having an MMO to play and stuff like that, but with the way the internet is now, like everybody is just mean. Everybody's so freaking mean anymore.
Yeah. Be nice.
I have no desire to play an MMO again just because I know I'm going to deal with
people.
Yeah. People. Yeah. Like there's some good people out there, but there's way more bad than good, because as Mike Tyson said it, being behind a monitor. He said social media has made you guys way too comfortable with running your mouth and not getting punched in the face for it. And
well, to a same extent, it's much easier to be mean to somebody that you don't know.
Yeah.
That you don't have a connection with, that you don't have any empathy for. And I think that's what social media robs people of.
Yeah.
And being online with people you don't know, you can be mean to them because you don't know them. You don't know who they are. You don't know their struggles. You don't know anything about them. And that's why I only play with my friends. Because it's just so much better.
Yeah, and then the amount of the only thing I really do is I'll comment on an article about something that's coming out or anything like that, or I'll share it with you guys. or with you or some other friends or something. But like the thing that bothers me the most is like if they tell me that a game sucks, like if I'm commenting on something that just says this game sucks and it's an article by like Kotaku or IGN or CNET or something, and I'll be like, I had fun with that game.
Yeah.
And then you got the elitist snobs that come out and they're like, well, you shouldn't have liked this game and this is why.
Oh my god.
And it's like, you know what? Don't be elitist. Don't act like you know everything. Don't act like you're better than everybody else. Just ooh.
Yeah.
People. Okay.
All right. Moving on to something great.
No. We still got. Are you
okay,
still?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. You know, we gotta wait. We gotta save. So we
This
hit
is
you.
what we're gonna end with.
Yeah, we hit you with the vegetables last on the movies and TV shows, but we're gonna hit you with the vegetables first on the video games.
Okay.
Because there ain't no vegetables. They're the good vegetables. This is like corn. Is corn a vegetable?
Corn is a grain.
Oh, what about baked beans?
They're a legume.
God bless you. Whatever the good vegetables are. What is a good vegetable?
What, like lettuce?
Yeah.
Okra?
Yeah, sounds good. Carrots?
They're a tuber, but I...
Tuber. No, we're tubers. Dad joke. All right.
Maybe celery.
Celery? Yeah, that's good. With some peanut butter?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're getting way too damn sidetracked.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
go
not
for it.
senile.
Focus.
We're gonna focus and
Well,
we're gonna
at least
return.
we're not medically, diagnosed as senile.
Yeah, not yet. Hopefully never. All right, so Animal Crossing Direct, that happened the day after we filmed the last video.
Yep.
So, holy crap, with all the stuff coming out.
It's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where do we start?
So you have the paid content,
Mm-hmm.
the DLC, $25, I believe, and you get it free if you up the subscription to their upgraded service.
Yeah, the expansion pack.
Yeah, the expansion pack, and then you've got the free 2.0.
Yes.
Free stuff.
They're finally bringing those the little statues that make music and they dance and stuff. I love that. That was my favorite part about the first game.
That was probably my favorite reaction to that. Now I don't play it; my wife does, so I had to bring her in, and I got her reaction to everything.
Yeah. So are you guys planning on buying just the expansion, or are you gonna do the online?
Well, because she's the only one that plays, we're just going to buy the DLC, and she'll play through the new stuff as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're not getting the upgraded service.
See, we have to. We've got we have 4 of those games in the house, and 5 people play it on my Nintendo Switch account. So, holy mackerel! So we're just gonna upgrade and get everybody the whole DLC.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it does. The way you can build like the paid DLC part where you can build everybody's dream home,
yeah,
and like redesign them and stuff like that.
She was very excited about that.
Yeah, there's so much content coming.
Yeah, and I think that was the thing that most excited Bryce, one of my friends. He was really excited about doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even play it, and I'd watch my kids do it, and stuff like that. I would totally play the game, but man, how much? Okay, so it was like $60 when it came out, and we personally bought 4 copies just for my household.
Yeah,
and just so everybody can play it at the same time, visit everybody else's islands and crap. At first, we were just gonna have people play on the same console, but then they were like, I want my own island.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah. But yeah, man, quite a bit of money invested in that game already, and it's not a letdown.
No,
excuse me.
I don't know how many hours Sarah's logged into it, but it's a lot.
I think Arya has almost as much hours as that in Animal Crossing as I had in Dota 2.
Oh,
and I played.
I know. I saw your playtime on that. That was man. You could have built like a home for somebody.
Yeah, no joke. All right, so. Is there anything else about the Animal Crossing Direct that we got to say? More KK Slider songs?
If you're into Animal Crossing, there's a bunch of good stuff heading your way.
Yeah, you probably already know.
Whether you spend the money or don't, there's good stuff.
Oh yeah. And then we got I love VR. I can't describe to you by my what am I trying to say? My encounter, my Crap, what word am I looking for here?
You love VR.
I love VR.
You like being immersed.
Yeah, okay. Well, this whole thing is going to get cut out. I gotta.
Oh no, I think this is gold. This is gold.
No,
people are diagnosing us right now as
no
he's
kidding.
definitely lost his memory. There's
Yeah.
senile 101 right
I just
there.
can't. I can't think of the word. Not my encounter, my experience. There we go. Experience. That should be the out of all the words I could have forgot.
You got to keep that in
Yes,
there.
my experience with the VR. Resident Evil Biohazard on VR. Scariest, most amazing VR experience I've ever had. If you haven't played that game, that's your own fault. But there is a part I bought these headphones. They're like $800 headphones. But I bought them refurbished for a lot cheaper. And yes, buy your stuff refurbished. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm wearing these huge over-the-ear headphones. They're closed back, so no sounds leak in, no sounds coming in.
Nice.
Playing in VR, I'm going down the crawl space in this game, and all of a sudden, like my light goes out, my candle or whatever, and I hear whispering in my right fucking ear, and I'm just freaking out. So I immediately, start going like this, hold my controllers, and I can't, like, I'm trying to cover my eyes and stuff, but you can't do it with the VR. So, and I'm too stupid to just shut my eyes. And all of a sudden, this lady's like, just scares the crap out of me. I'm pretty sure I screamed like a little girl on that day.
That's all right.
But I think,
good stuff.
Yeah, I loved it so much. I probably spent 20 hours one day straight in VR.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, it is great. I love VR. I'm a huge supporter of that.
Yeah, I love immersive technology, but I VR is one of those things because I have ear balance issues and all that.
Oh, so you get dizzy and sick? Yep.
Yeah.
Fallon does.
I don't think I could do it.
Oh, that's too bad. It's so awesome. But did I even touch on what I was actually going to touch on here?
You mentioned VR and Biohazard and how much you had the experience of VR.
Okay, so HTC is coming out with a lightweight Vibe. But don't get too excited about it yet. It looks cool. It looks super cool. But there are no photos out there of actual people wearing this thing.
Oh.
It's all been photoshopped on people's faces.
You gotta be wary of that.
Yeah. So I'm nervous about that. I know Vive was like the top of the line VR headset when all this stuff first started coming out. I'm not sure where it stands now. It's a little too rich for my blood. I don't want to do Oculus because I don't want to have to deal with Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, HTC Vive lightweight glasses. If they could make that stuff where you can make it more portable or not as clunky to get on and stuff like that, I'm all for it.
Okay.
All for it. And apparently Apple was making or is making in the process of making a VR headset with 2 8K displays instead of the.
Hey, we're almost Ready Player One.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. And that would be cool.
Well, the downside of the economy and all that. That'd be the bad part.
Well, yeah.
But we're almost in our virtual world. So.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, you know what? I play video games to escape the world I'm in already.
Yeah. True.
All right, so we got that. That was really cool. Okay, and I'm gonna let you do this one.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about before we get into this. Let's talk about the next game we're going to play. Just touch on 2 weeks away, I guess. No, 1 week away to now Guardians of the Galaxy. So
I'm so pumped.
Yeah, just a little blurb about it's coming. And that's the next thing you're going to hear from us.
I hope it's good. We can't recommend it now because we don't have copies of it. But based on what we've seen, I'm getting it. I might pre-order it. I haven't pre-ordered a game since Avengers, and that taught me.
Burned.
Yeah, that taught me never to do it again. But I might pre-order this. Heaven help me.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, now it's time for the dessert.
Now. It's still 4 months away, but we get our first look at the Stabomancer. How great of a name is that, Stabomancer?
I love it.
Yeah, Tiny Tina Wonderlands.
Mm-hmm.
The next Borderlands iteration, and the new trailer's out. It just looks amazingly fun. Just so much fun. I don't know. Stabomancer, and then the Berserker. For the ice powers and stuff, the Berserker, and I love it. The comedy that's infused in it, the fantasy stuff. I've always liked Borderlands anyway. But this just seems like they turned up the dial to 11.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we're getting good stuff. Shadowmancer or Stabomancer, Berserker, which one? Who are you going to play?
I'm Berserker.
I'm more Stabomancer, so we're set.
You already know playing Borderlands 3 with me.
You're
well, I'm the dummy that jumps in.
What's the border? We'll smash it. We'll smash that too. We'll smash that.
Yeah, I use that playstyle. I'm very aggressive. I'm like overly aggressive with my playstyle.
You have fun.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. It's all about having fun, and that's the way I like to play. Just like I still like the dwarf. That my favorite part of our Strahd campaign was doing the diving headbutt off the mezzanine in the winery. Is that what that
was? That was amazing.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Even though I missed and ended up going through one of the barrels, the big ass barrels. Isn't that what happened?
It's been so long. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm an idiot, and it provides a lot of laughs. Only in video games.
From the trailer, my favorite part though. Was when they showed the loot crates, which was the D20.
Dice.
Oh my god!
Yes! Oh my god, that is so badass. Yeah, that is so cool.
If the game is full of that kind of reference and stuff, I'm down for it.
Well, I mean, what do we got? We got the overworld map, which reminds me of an old RPG game. Yeah. We got D20s for dice chests, like you just said. Just so much detail and stuff.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, it's got that Borderlands humor thrown in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be good.
And think of how many more classes there are going to be, because they said you could multi-class. They said there's so much stuff.
It's going to be fun.
God.
I mean, it's still 5 months away, but we're excited about it.
5 months. It's going to be, you're probably going to hear about it on almost every video up until then.
Maybe we should just have a weekly What's Up with Borderlands.
There we go.
Just a short video. What's up with the Wonderlands?
Yeah, because they are constantly releasing teasers and stuff about that game. So we like to touch on it. It's just so good. All right.
So good.
All right.
So Oggr signing off for our 4th video.
Oh no. We got just a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
All right. We got toys.
Oh my gosh! I can't. I knew we were going to talk about this.
Oh, I got to talk about it. This thing looked like a monster to me when I first saw a picture of it, and I have I'll pop it up. I keep forgetting it's reversed, but I'll pop it up right, bing here. So it's Mario One Piece crossover statue, and they're only making like 300, 400 of them. I know the price is 300 or 400, but yes. The more I looked at it, the more I actually dug it. It's Mario and I think Goldie Roger, and then the spoilers reminded me of like the toadstool mushrooms. You can see Mario's clothes underneath the cloak. It's so good. The blocks that are chaining them together are the Mario blocks. Like there's a lot of detail in it, and it grew on me. And I'd really like to put my hands on that statue at one point, but I'm never gonna do it because it is very expensive. And I don't see a whole lot of... It's a weird mashup to be able to sell that for more money.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it. It's a beautiful statue, and I think it's big. I don't remember if it's big or not.
Yeah, so my favorite thing coming up in the toys catalog is the Star Wars Ewok statuette there. I just am so excited about that.
Yes, that is a cool statue, and I might actually order that.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that's a good one. And they had a sweet Nova statue in there too, but I haven't gone through the whole thing. That is a giant book. Show them how thick that book is.
Oh yeah, if you're into comics and toys, preview catalog, it lets you know what's coming out a couple months from now. Because toy shops, comic shops are pretty hard to find in a lot of places. Mm-hmm. So if you're like us in the middle of nowhere and you got to order your stuff ahead of time, if you want to make sure it's not sold out and you pre-order it, this is definitely the place to go. And looking at that catalog, you can,
yeah, look how thick that is, man. That's not even all the geeky stuff.
1 month.
Yeah, 1 month of stuff. That's how thick of a damn preview book you gotta get. So yeah, those are Those are awesome looking statues, man. Yeah. I don't have a big enough house. I need to build like an outdoor hallway just to put all my statues in.
My favorite that I'll be getting, because I don't know if I can splurge for the $100 and something the Ewoks are going to be, but it's pretty cool. The one I'll be getting is the Merlin Archimedes from Sword in the Stone Funko Pop.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't really care much for Funko Pops, but there occasionally one comes out that I gotta have, and that's one.
Yeah. And oh god, what about you got a. He's got Cowboy Bebop one. What was that one that you had?
The Driss one, or
he's got Driss and
Black Cauldron.
Oh yeah.
The Black Cauldron.
Yeah, he's got a lot of cool ones. I'm not a fan of the pops either. I got a bunch because Cable, Deadpool stuff
some
like
you
that.
Just gotta have.
Yeah, Dragon Ball stuff. But the big pops, I actually kind of dig those. I don't know why I like them so much better than the small ones, but I don't know. Yeah, bigger is better, I guess.
Bigger is better.
Anything else in the toy department?
Well, do you want to move on to the board game section?
Yes.
Yeah. So I've been experienced with this, but my buddy over here, this has been a life dream of his. We've been in the HEROQUEST world right now, just having a ball.
Yes. My God, what a great game. Okay, so when we first moved across the country to for a job, we were having trouble finding friends and people to hang out with, so we decided that we were going to start family game night up and really dive into it. So I've been doing research on board games and stuff, and everybody told me HEROQUEST is the place to be. And
such a perfect place to start.
But it's been out of print so damn long. So, fast forward about 5 years, meet JD. Hooks me up. He hooks me up with my own set of HEROQUEST.
Because it's so good, I couldn't just have one set.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had to have multiple sets because it's just that good. So
yeah, I've literally played one quest and died in the middle of it just to learn how to play the game. Wow, it's very amazing. It is a very simple, amazing little game. And
yeah, a lot of the same games are being made, especially a lot on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
But HEROQUEST is the only one that the rules are simple enough to get people into it. It's not overly convoluted. It's well balanced.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that it's not rough in some parts, but for the semi-cooperative genre, it's such a great place to start.
Yes.
Just an amazing place to start.
Yeah. It's going to be a blast. My first actual run through is going to be this weekend.
Excellent.
So that'll be a lot of fun. But I think I've already decided that I am going to buy a 3D printer. I am going to get a 3D printer. I'm going to print some stuff for it.
That would be really cool.
Biggest news. I posted the picture about the HEROQUEST box that you gave me on Facebook. Now, one of my friends on Facebook showed her husband what it was, or what I was talking about and how excited I was to play it. So he added me as a friend and then posted a picture on the as a comment saying that, look at all these expansions I got. I was like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, and they're reprinting it. And I was like, what is this? I have searched HEROQUEST quite a bit, and then I finally gave up on it. But in the little time, like a year and a half that I gave up on it, 2 years that I gave up on it, they freaking did like a crowdfunding thing, and I could have got everything brand new, fresh, updated looks and everything like that. But
well, they apparently made enough money on the Kickstarter where it's going to go in production, which is good. But who knows how long that's going to take? It might take a couple years.
Well, they're supposed to start shipping this fall.
The pre-orders.
Yeah.
But who knows how long it'll take before the other production gets on the shelves.
Right.
But yeah, if you're interested in a board game Dungeons and Dragons type experience, HEROQUEST is such the greatest place to start. It's hard to get a copy of without shelling out $200 or $300
or thousands if you want the expansions too.
Yeah. But it's a great place to start. Easy to learn, get started. Now there are hundreds of other editions, but HEROQUEST is still the best place.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of homebrew.
Yes.
A lot of homebrew type stuff to go with it too. If you ever want to add to the game, it's super easy to add to.
Huge community support. And there's not that many games like this that you can say have 30 years of support behind them.
Yeah.
People have been like, okay, it's been out of print for 30 years, but we're still making stuff. HEROQUEST is it.
There's so much you can do with it. Thingiverse, which is a place you go to find 3D models for printing. Thingiverse has a bunch of HEROQUEST stuff on it, like even like the Chaos Knights. If you want a dual wielding one with 2 axes instead of 1, you can get it. I mean, people love this game so much that they're making their own figures for it.
Yeah,
I don't.
Now I love this genre, and I'm not going to turn the camera up here, but all those boxes up there are the same genre. They're all
the ones on top.
Yeah, all of those are all the same. And Imperial Assault, Descent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take a picture of it and we'll put it. God dang it, I can't remember if it's reversed. We'll put it right here. Just smack it. Yeah.
There's so many games like that.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, I'll take a picture of all those and put them up on the video.
Pretty much everything, almost everything I've got in there is that genre.
Wow.
HEROQUEST.
Damn.
There's a lot of stuff.
There is a lot of stuff. I'll only give them a little sample of it.
Yeah.
All right. That, I believe, is the wrap for me. I don't think I have anything else. Are we looking forward to anything next week? I know I've been kind of busy, so I don't really know what's all coming next week.
Next week for me, I'll probably jump. It's big anime season, so I'm gonna catch up on a couple of new shows that have been out and getting dubbed. We're gonna definitely be playing some HEROQUEST.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna run through some HEROQUEST, maybe even make a video of some playthrough.
Yeah.
And because it's just awesome stuff.
It is an awesome game.
Disney's still in their hiatus. No new content there.
I know Jeff Goldblum's show might be coming back out to that.
And I watched the first season, and it was decent.
Yeah, I like it. I dug it. I kind of dig how he gets so enthusiastic about stuff you can't help but just pour your heart out to the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's good stuff.
All right. Well,
ladies and gentlemen, that was Ogre.
Old Guy's Geekly Review.
Have a good week.
Have a great one.